So this is the intro for June's vlog. I've been making a lot of changes, so that's why I've been kind of busy. So I haven't been on my regular schedule. The past 7 months or so, like I was bud tending, which was like one of my like goals, my life goals. You know, it's like something I've always wanted to do at least like once in my life. And I loved it. I loved it. Like absolutely loved it. But it was intense. You know what I mean? Like, since it was like my first time, there was a lot to learn. It was really, really intense. And the environment was a little harsh. But I'm glad I got the experience. But I've just been processing my emotions. I just feel like, for me, like whenever I do something, I always, you know, give it my all. You know what I mean? And I think that's part of it, why it's been so difficult. Just because, like, as I've been doing it, I just got really caught up in it, and it became really difficult. Like, I started feeling like it was taking over my life. And so like I really had to like reevaluate like just like my time, and you know what I mean, and energy, and how I was using it. And so it just, I wish I could have stayed, you know what I mean, but like time wise, like I wanted to do like, you know what I mean, part-time, like 3 to 4 days. But they kept putting me on for like 5 days or more in like the most intense schedule. And so it was just physically it became really difficult for me to continue to do, because I have my own projects that I'm working on, and I tried to communicate, but it was, you know, I tried to communicate, and, you know, it just became clear that, I don't know if it was like I wasn't being heard or if there was miscommunication, but it became like a point where I had to decide, like, you know, I really love doing this. I discover I really love to bud tend, because, you know, some people do it recreationally, but a lot of my regulars were medical, and some of them were in a lot of pain. And you know, I've been there, you know what I mean? Like, I would consider myself like a medical cannabis user. And so it was really interesting and valuable for me to kind of do like a really deep dive and learn all about cannabis and the health benefits of it. And be able to go in every day and like work with people who are in pain, you know, and just trying to live their life and do what they have to do, in like a more organic, healthy way. And so that was really fulfilling to me, to go in every day. And there were like, I think my favorite part was working with the customers. And so when I was there, and you know what I mean, I felt like I was like helping people, and people would come back and tell me like, you know, like how much it helped, you know what I mean? That to me, like I feel like as I'm moving on, that part has been a little bittersweet to me, because you know, I still think about them, and I hope the world is treating them kindly. And yeah, like I think that part was my favorite part of bud tending. That feeling of connecting with people one-on-one, hearing them out, and just being able to learn about all the health benefits of cannabis, and then being able to talk to people who are in pain, and being able to help them find some kind of relief. And then when they came back and told me that it helped them, to me, like, those were the moments that made it very, very fulfilling. So yeah, I think I've just been, it's taken me longer than I expected to kind of, because I put myself in everything I do, when it's time for me to move on, like it takes some time for me to process my emotions and to integrate everything that I learned, to honor it, you know, to honor what I learned, what I've been through, the people I worked with, the people that I helped, the people that helped me, the people that I learned from. Is just kind of honoring that experience in my life and then trying to integrate it and like move forward with the best parts. And so that's kind of like where I've been at, just kind of doing what I gotta do, but processing, you know, my emotions and feeling these things. And also on top of that, like I'm gonna be making changes to my content a little bit, and so I'm going to be like switching things up a little bit as my schedule changes. So yeah, just I guess how to say this, like just stay tuned, I guess. Stay tuned for, like, if you're interested, like stay tuned because I'm going to be like changing things up. Yeah, so this is it for June's vlog. Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much more about like what I'm planning, just because I don't want to say until things are done. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will talk to you later.